Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, you talk about safety first. Gosh, for such a rare play, kind of unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Charles, you had Tom Brady getting called for grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46.
Peyton Manning with the snap over his head in Super Bowl 48.
Yep, and now here's this one. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You knew.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling run, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run on 1st down. It's James. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Free kick out of bounds.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and fill out the challenge for him. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st down, James.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Back to throw here. And it's caught. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On second down now, it's James. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll run on first down. It's James. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. On second down, it's James. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to end up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had a window.
Down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds his tight end, Graham. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really... They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 137 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That one out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. He finds his man, complete. It's Knight. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This is fielded at the 7. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second and 13. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, James. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So we've come upon so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Seattle. 65 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Second down now. It's James. And some room to work. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Back to throw now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again. The slot man in motion right. On first down, it's James. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And that'll bring up 4th down on the... Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to get away. Rolling to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Fighting through pressure, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here. It's only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Graham. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great... Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's Holmes. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Back to throw again. His throw incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Holmes. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field.
Touchdown, Bengals! A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not.
Oh, this is blocked. And the Seahawks have it. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
They'll run on first down. James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, 194 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Knight. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 2. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there. Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.